Hey friendlies, I'm Carolyn. Welcome back to my life living in an RV. We are in the middle of Road Trip East 2022. The last time I left you, I was on day 1 in Kansas. And today, I am day 2 in Kansas. Today's video, I'm taking you through day 2 through like day 13 or 12 or 13 or something like that. So a couple days in Kansas and then on to Missouri, some amazing free campsites. Wait till you see these places I was able to camp for free with hookups. Really, really cool. Some fun history as usual, some Mother Nature and lakes. Really cool stuff. So hope you enjoy today's video. Before we jump in though, please do me a favor, double check your subscriptions. Make sure you are still subscribed to my channel because YouTube has a weird habit of unsubscribing people. And do me a favor and click that bell below so that you get notifications and you never miss a single video. And as always, thank you for watching all the way through. The more you watch, the more you share my videos, the more you give me a thumbs up. Go ahead, hit that thumbs up button right now. Hit the like button, hit the like button. The more you comment and all those things, the more it helps my channel. So I appreciate you and enjoy today's video.
There ain't nobody gonna do it for you. You got to mind your own.
Welcome to, is it only day 2 on the road? I feel like I've been on the road a month already. Day 2, still in Kansas. So, a funny story. I don't know if it's funny. It is funny. I drove from my last camp in Goodland, Kansas, and I went and drove a few hours. I checked out State Park, which is just up the road, 5, 6, 7 miles. It's on a beautiful lake, but I drove through and it was packed. It was a lot more crowded than I expected. I mean, there were sites available, but gosh, I don't even know. Yeah, there were a few electric sites available, but I was like, yeah, it's on a nice lake, and it was 95 degrees yesterday, 95 today, humid. I was like, it would be nice to swim in a lake, but I don't know. You know, I spent $48 on KOA the night before, so I was like, I'm just going to go check out the other place. Check this out. So I'm at a city park with, they've got water. Here, let me finish the 360 first. There is a river down there. Park, there's about 5 or 6 sites here with electricity, with water, with electricity, and a pavilion, and a picnic table, and it's free. It's free, completely free. You can be up here, you can be here 10 days. I think it's 10 days in 60 days, they said. So, 10 days free. And there's a cute little town. I haven't gone and checked it out yet because it was so hot yesterday. Tonight when it gets a little cooler, Sadie and I will go walk. I want to go explore the little town. And I think they do things like this, you know, to help bring a little business to the town. You know, these are all, remember I did these in Michigan and Minnesota and stuff last year. And I do think that they want to bring a little bit of business into the downtown. So I wasn't gonna do videos of every place that I stop along the way for the public, but you know, this is what I do. This is why I get so behind. I'm like, oh, this is really cool and I want to show people. So we'll figure out. I don't know how much of, I was actually just gonna do like, okay, I'm in New York and this is how I got here and do it all in one video for the public. But anyway, the reason I'm telling you this is because I will go downtown later and shoot a little video. There's like 5 spots with a pavilion. See the, I'll show you mine in a minute. See the 5th wheel over there? You get a pavilion, you get a picnic table, you get a garbage can, you get an electrical hookup. I could hook up to water. I'm gonna stay here. I was really undecided if I wanted to move or stay. I really want to move out of the hot weather, but I can't. It's hot everywhere I'm heading, so I'm just gonna stay here today, plug in, catch up on work and stuff. So good morning, day 2, Road Trip East 2022.
I've been working hard, trying to get it in, putting in work. I've been working hard, trying to get it in, putting in work. I got this new angle, headed in a new direction. Different mentality, but still thankful for the blessings. I learned some new lessons. Everything a teaching moment. Actions speak louder than words. I know who really want it. Facts. It don't take all day to see if the sun is out. Everybody got excuses. Ain't nobody running out. Me, I'm action oriented. That should be my album title. Dedication and commitment, man, that shit is hella vital. The key to success was lost in a haystack. 20 albums later, man, I got my place back. And I got a couple placements where they don't even place rap. And now I got some new fans and I know where they stay at. And they message me just to see how I'm doing. And I hit them right back to let them know I'm still pursuing the dream. We on the same team, know what I mean? I'ma represent the brand and try to get this cream, nah man. I've been working hard, trying to get it in, putting in work, still doing my thing.
I've been working hard. Time to take a walk downtown now. It's walking distance from the city park. So welcome to downtown Beloit, Kansas. Population 3,404. The town site of Beloit was first settled by A.A. Bell in 1868 with the idea of improving the water power, and for some time it was known as Willow Springs. Beloit is named after Beloit, Wisconsin, the native home of the first settler, and it sits at the junction of the Union Pacific and the Missouri Pacific Railroads on the Solomon River. Here's a fun fact about Beloit. Local legend has it that the local Indians advised Bell to locate the town at a certain bend of the Solomon River to protect the town from tornadoes. To this date, downtown Beloit has been hit with a tornado only once, in November of 1922. Only once? How often do towns in the Midwest get struck by tornadoes? That's kind of interesting, though. See if you can spot the spider somewhere in there. There it is. Right there. We are now driving on the first section of interstate open in the United States. This is Kansas, just outside of Topeka. 8 miles of the first interstate in the U.S. in Topeka. Morning for a road trip east. Still in Kansas. I stayed at the city park for 2 nights and ended up in Perry Lake, I think it's Rock Creek area, Army Corps of Engineers campground. See my rig over there. $15 with water and electricity. It's Friday. I wanted to try to stay here through the weekend, but everything is booked. It's nice and cool here on the lake. It's hot, so I'm mosey today. There's a couple boondocking spots heading towards Missouri, but I think it's too hot to boondock, so the wind is bad. Good morning. Day 4 road trip. We got caught in a rainstorm. I'm 1.5 miles from my camp. I met a nice man named Herb. We had a nice conversation, and he drove by me and gave me this poncho. We're soaking wet. I gotta tell you, I know a lot of these Midwest towns have really suffered a lot. You know, a lot of them are almost ghost towns and all shut down, but I love the old buildings and just imagine a different time here. It's easy to do when there's not a lot of people, when the old buildings are still standing, they haven't been demolished, or the facades haven't been redone to modernize them and make them look pretty. There's just something real about these towns, and I really enjoy them. Stopped here at Lewis and Clark State Park to make my breakfast, my oatmeal. This is me just moseying. I drove through the campground thinking I might stay here, but it's full. It's Friday. Everything is full, man. So I'm going to drive about an hour and a half in Boondock, I think, because it's cooler today. It's been raining. So it's actually really nice. I'm trying to see, are these dead fish? Those look like dead fish. Ew. Doesn't smell like dead fish though. And if that's dead fish, that's sad. No, I don't know what it is. I don't want to walk out there. It's gross. No, I don't think it's dead fish. I think it's rocks and stuff or something. Okay. Because even though it's cool, I think if it was dead fish, it would smell really bad. Missouri, I mean, it's a big town, 76,000. It's a big city, but so much old brick, and a lot of it's closed, like they're abandoned. A lot of big historical buildings. If I felt like sightseeing, I would stay here and do some sightseeing, but I don't. Pony Express Motel, can you see that? Probably auto tour group, Pony Express, of course. Wow, look at, can you see that? Look at that. Sammy's like, what? She's so, what is it? Look at that. Look at, she's so alert. Like Nancy always says, she's like intelligent and alert, huh? Wow.
Did you get the part on Succession? It came from Jesse. I think it was a pilot. It was pilot season. I just finished a job called Ripper Street, which had gone for 5 seasons in shooting in Dublin.
I'm not seeing any signs of green algae. I looked before she went in. I just can't escape the rain this year, and it's been like everywhere I go this year, it's just been rain, 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 rain. Most of the country needs it, so I'm not going to complain too much. Welcome to Rain RV Life. Tonight it's Spanish rice, cumin, chipotle pepper, cumin for a bit. You see it? I don't see it. Morning 8 or 9 of my road trip. I'm in Missouri, and I'm camped at a wildlife management area, free. I'm a mile down the road. I'm walking my morning walk. There's a lake here. It's nice and clean, so Sadie can swim in it. No signs of algae. And lots of fishing here. Oh, you know what? I keep meaning to switch to my GoPro, so it's less bouncy. I broke out my GoPro again. Tested it. Anyway, I don't even know where I am. Somewhere in Missouri, north of Kansas City. And this is my second morning here. I spent 2 nights here so far. I'm going to spend another night here. There are no plugins or anything. It's been cool enough. Today's going to be 90 and it's humid. It's like 8 o'clock and it's already super humid. Cool, but humid. So just thought I'd share this gorgeous Missouri walk with you. The wildlife, man. Morning 10 on the road. I'm leaving Missouri today. Misery. This is a free spot on state wildlife management or something like that. And I'll put it below. Doocy, Scoosy, something like that. Near, I remembered it a minute ago. Lilliput or something like that. I don't know. I knew what it was before I turned on the camera, and then I forgot. I'm still drinking my first cup of coffee, packing up. So there's about 5 campsites here. I've been the only one camp here. A little bit of traffic through the day. Looks like most people are looking for the lake. There's a lake just through the woods, and there's another road that leads to the lake and fishing. We walked over there yesterday. And humid. Yesterday was bad. I knew it was Sunday, and I was like, I'm gonna stay. It's only gonna be 91 degrees, but it was, of course, the humidity. 91 degrees. My batteries are not performing well. My house batteries at all the interstates have not been happy with the interstates overall. They fluctuate. Some days, they're not as sturdy as the Trojan. So I really need to change them out. In fact, last night, well, I'm also not getting a lot of sun, but they're not doing well in the heat and the humidity. Last night, when I went to bed, they were at 12.1, which is, they're dying already, with just my overhead fan on, and I woke up in the middle of the night and it was down to 11.8, which is a dead battery, basically. I mean, everything was working, but that's a depleted battery. So anyway, day 10, heading to, Illinois today? And let me see if I can show you. I mean, I wanted to park in the shade, you know, to try to stay cooler. And it's just the humidity. Everything last night, well, you can see it in the air, how humid it is today. I mean, my pillow felt wet last night. I'm like, how do you people live in this? Missouri Conservation Department. So there's been some logging up there. Down there is day use and trails to the water. The first day I got here, I walked on the trails through spiderweb after spiderweb. There's a nice big spiderweb on my rig, actually. It's been busy since I've been here. And I ended up with these tiny little orange, like the size of salt, but I could literally feel them crawling on me. I bathed and I still saw them on me. I mean, they're tiny, but I could kill them. I could squish them with my fingernail, and then I sprayed myself down with a mixture of alcohol and water, and that seemed to get rid of them. And Sadie's been scratching like crazy. She's on some, look at her, I don't know what's on her. I just checked. She doesn't have fleas. She's on Simparica Trio. But look at her, she keeps me up all night scratching. So let me see if I can get her a bath today. What else was I going to tell you? Bugs, going through the cobwebs on the trail. Big huge grasshoppers inside, big huge flying things inside. I'm telling you, the West, man, you know, because we don't have the humidity in the water, we don't have all the bugs. The birds and the wildlife, man. Mostly flying stuff, insects and birds. I feel like I'm in the jungle. All right, we gotta hit the road. It's gonna be hotter today. It was 91 yesterday, and it felt like hell. You people who live here are tougher than I am. All right. I know. What's the matter? She's been swimming. We go swimming. I don't see fleas. I looked. I don't see fleas. And you're on Simparica. I don't know what you got. Probably mites. Oh, look at this guy. He moved. I don't know if you probably can't see this web, man. It's quite an intricate web this little guy has built. So I'm just gonna drive. I don't think you're gonna be able to pick up the web. Maybe. Oh, yeah, I can kind of see it. Ugly spider. You know, I figured it's, you know, middle of September. I figured heading back. I mean, I was looking at the weather before I left and I realized it was still hot. I was hoping it would cool off. I was hoping it would start to show fall, but pretty much across the country it's still pretty warm. Although finally we have a few more days, it's going to get hotter, at least in this area, and then it's going to get down into the 70s again, and then it looks like 1 or 2 days in the heat, but things are going to start cooling off. So hopefully by the time I get to New York, fall will be there. But when I get to New York, I'll be able to plug in. I'm going to plug in tonight. There's a state park, Army Corps of Engineers on a big lake up in Illinois, and I'm going to go try to find that today. What do you think? All right. Come on. Wow, it was hot. But even in the heat, man, I enjoyed the early days of the road trip. Things get a little rougher in the coming videos. Things got a little rougher as I got further east. So stay tuned. Those videos are coming soon. And thank you so much for hanging out with me. And see you next time. In the meantime, be happy, be free, and be kind. I will see you soon.